Behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Welcome, everyone, to the final game of the college basketball season. Tonight, we will crown the winner of this year's tournament. And no matter what the outcome here tonight, what a ride it has been. We've got the UConn Huskies and the Georgetown Hoyas.
This is what we've been waiting for all tournament long. All the buzzer beaters, all the upsets. They've all been leading to this. One of these teams are going to have their moment in the sun as they'll put it all on the line here tonight.
And you know, that pressure will be getting to them at some point. This is the biggest stage that they will have ever performed on. And if any of them somehow maybe hit their stride or that big shot, they will be campus legends for many years to come.
Now the starting group for the UConn Huskies. They've got Martin, and it's Splitter in at the 5 spot.
Well, anytime there's a title on the line in the game, you know players on both sides are coming out playing hard, 100 miles an hour early on. They just need to make sure they don't play ahead of themselves and drive ahead of their headlights.
And I think one guy to watch will be Prez. If he starts to force things early or maybe be too aggressive, it could spell trouble for his team. The team goes as Prez goes, and if he can play hard and smart, they're going to be tough to beat.
Here is Day. Pass to Keith. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Hoyas. Price dishes to Hudson. Puts up a 3. That's good from Price. The assist by Brooks. Price has got himself on the board with 3 there.
When there's a wide open man, Prez finds it.
Here is Day. Passes it to Keith. Looking for Splitter. He gets it there. Puts the move on. Rebounded by Hudson.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And what a journey it has been for this whole team to make it to the title game. Probably means the most to Prez. Remember, lost his father at a young age and has found solace in the game of basketball. And what has been a very difficult time for this young man.
And, you know, regardless of what happens here in the championship game, a tip of the hat to Prez is warranted. I mean, he's carried himself in a fabulous way all year and worked to honor the memory of his fallen father by his performance and conduct.
Here is Day. Hooks covering. 7-foot shot and off the front iron, and in it goes. Martin's got his first points of the night. Brooks kicks to Alabaster, and he gets the bucket.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
We call that a high percentage shot, and when he's the guy taking it, I'd even say it's automatic.
Cutting the screen. Here is Dave. Brooks covering, splitter, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Huskies shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And that one misses. And welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
And when you have two of the best teams in all of college basketball, you know it's going to be a tooth and nail fight. That's just what we've been treated to here in this championship game.
And, Greg, it looks as though this one is going to be snug the entire way. You're curious about whether or not Prez is going to look to take over the game himself if it's close and be able to lead his team to a title, or will he rely on his teammates to make it happen?
On the floor for UConn, we've got Keefe, and it's Martin in at the power forward position.
And most folks assume that Prez will be a one-and-done player. I mean, it makes sense given where many feel he'd be drafted, but there is talk about him perhaps staying on season. I always think that's, and I hope Prez does what's best for him.
And I don't know if that is just wishful thinking from fans and boosters or if it holds any water at all. But the fact of the matter is Prez will do what he feels is right for his situation, and you know what? I just hope he takes everything into consideration and makes the right decision.
Brooks, the pass to Alabaster. Back to Brooks. Launches it. Knocks down the three ball. Brooks has got his second bucket tonight.
Amazing shooting from Prez. A gutsy player who has no fear pulling up right away.
And there's the pass to Keefe. Splitter sets a screen. Keefe passes to Splitter. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Splitter's got 11 points.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Price outside. Brooks outside. There's the dish to Hudson. It's tipped. And Joseph kicks to Splitter. Here's Martin. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Catching up on the changes for Georgetown. Hodges checked in for Hudson. Nelson comes in for Warren. Wilson, he's checked in for Price. And it's Gonzalez in for Alabaster.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
The Huskies making a switch here. Sims is checked in. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
And, you know, we had a feeling that this game might come down to the wire, and look where we are now. Somebody's going to make a huge play and bring home a title for their school.
Yeah, and if I had to guess as to which player is going to have that moment, I think it'd be Prez. I mean, he is starting to get that look in his eyes that you see in all the great ones, and you just get the feeling something big is on its way.
Brooks against Jennings. And the call will be against Prez. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the single bonus, so they'll have 1-1 right now and that chance at the line. The Huskies have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. And that misses, and no second shot coming to him this time. Gonzalez into the lane. Can't hit from 12. Reed with it. It's back to Jennings. Oh, that's blocked.
And you got to respect the D. Perez just spiking the shot back thanks to that amazing reach.
Brooks, he's in at point guard. Hodges is out there with Nelson. And it's Wilson in at the three, the small forward. And you can see it in Perez's eyes. There is no way he's missing that three.
And when he wants to hit from deep, it's almost as if he wills it in if you let it.
And it goes down 2 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Yeah, it looks like he saw there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Now here's Brooks. He kicks it to Hudson. Brooks outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Randolph. And it's Randolph slamming it down.
And that's what we've come to expect from Perez, a team-first player who is really good at distributing the ball.
UConn trails by 3. 1:52 left here in the second half. Button the screen. Down low. Shoots from 12. No good off the front iron. Hoyas leading by 3. Dishes it to Price. And Pierce over to help. Feeds it to Warren. Here's Hudson. And another 3 for Georgetown.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Now here is Martin. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Perez picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the Hoyas making a change here. Alabaster's checked in. And a switch here also for UConn. Splits check. Now here's Brooks. D right on him. To the middle. And stolen by Splitter. Here's Keith. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Price. And now the Hoyas on the break. And so they foul intentionally. There's 47 seconds left here in the second half. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And now they decide to foul intentionally. .44 seconds left to play here in the second half. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And no problem there in the first free throw. 1-on-1 situation, so he'll get another. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
And the Huskies call time here. They're behind by 6. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. UConn with the ball.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
And he's unable to get anything at the line this time.
Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
Here's Day. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And that's an intentional foul. And a nice job at nailing the first one of the 1-and-1, so the chance now to make it 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. To the paint, here's Keith. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And an intentional foul right there.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
We've got 13 seconds left in the second half of basketball. Price dishes to Alabaster, and they go to the intentional foul. It's the first, that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And Posey kicks to McGuire. Puts up a 3, misses. So the Hoyas win it. Such a special moment for these kids. All the hard work they put in, all the pressure, Greg, they've been under all tournament long. This is pure elation. Being able to call themselves now champions.
And Kevin, from the players, the rest of the students watching, I mean, this is something that can never be taken from you. They will always have this moment in history to reflect upon.
And it's such a punishing path to this moment. I mean, you look back on all the close calls along the way as the field gets whittled down round by round. I mean, they survived quite the gauntlet to get to this moment.
Indeed, a very special moment. And that's going to do it for us. I'm Kevin Harlan. It was a pleasure to be with you all season long.
Bitch, I wanna party like Chris